Art Basel. It's over. Tonight is the final night, I believe, for Art Basel here in the city of Miami. And, another success. Another successful week of random parties happening in random areas, from hotels to 7-Elevens to your best friend's backyard. Everybody was throwing an Art Basel event. Everybody was partying. Everybody had art in the background while they were doing cocaine. It was a wonderful experience. Shout out to all the DJs, promoters, and venue owners that made this event possible. Once again, this was all over the news. There was a lot of controversy behind. Oh my God, was there another controversial piece of art somewhere in Miami? You're damn right. Apparently, the most controversial one, the winner of this year's controversial art, I believe, was by an artist called Mischief, with the syllables missing. And he devised an ATM machine where when you put in your ATM card, you have the option of posting a photo of yourself and how much money you have in the bank account. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that would go against such a thing, because if you've got the audacity to flex like that, then by all means, please, flex. Keep the Miami tradition alive for scam artists and con artists to find you and try to use your information to take out some money. I mean, how much of a baller are you if you don't put yourself at risk to get robbed? That's the reason why Miami wears gold chains. Almost everybody, even people that aren't even balling, are wearing gold chains. Their mother, their grandmother, they gave it to them. It's like, you know what? I'm going to put this on every single day. Even while I'm walking through the hood, when I'm going to Miami Beach, when I'm going to this dive bar, when I'm going to go see my plug, they got their gold chains on that their grandparents gave them. And they're just letting you know that you can rob them at every moment, at any moment, that is. And they don't care, because it's a flex. And that's the art of Miami flexing. Real people that are wealthy, the real ones, I'm talking about the ones that have like old school money, even new school money. They don't really flex. They drive Honda Civics. They wear flip-flops. They go out to the dollar store. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that kind of wealthy person that they don't want to let you know they're wealthy, but when you look at their bank account, they got millions of dollars passed down from generation to generation, and they're just living off of that comfortably because they don't live in Miami. Because in the city of Miami, if you're wealthy and you try to hide it, what's the point? No one wants to hang out with you. I'm worth millions. Yeah, dude, but you're driving a Honda. This ain't cool. I don't want to hang out with somebody that's wealthy and they look like, they work a 9 to 5. It's like, dude, flex. Where are your rims? Why aren't we doing lines of cocaine off a stripper's ass? Oh, because I'm responsible with my money. Well, you're not responsible with this friendship, because the reason I'm hanging out with you is to be rich. When you have a wealthy friend, you by affiliation are wealthy too. You're in the VIP, you're buying bottles. But I think the reality of it all is, in Miami, if you come here with money, you can't hide it. You gotta live the extravagant lifestyle. And that's the real art of Miami flexing. When you're risking your life, when all your friends are fake, when all the girls that want to get with you don't care about you, just your money, that is the art of Miami flexing, where you give up all the security you have for yourself to put it all out on the line for everybody else to benefit or to target you exclusively. Right? You got to have a nice car, which is already a terrible investment. You got to have a nice view on your balcony. You got to live in Brickell or Miami Beach. If you made a property investment in places like Opa-locka, when you're gentrifying Opa-locka, or maybe in Northern Wynwood, in that area, and you're trying to I want to buy a single family home so that I can rent it out. That doesn't matter. All right? Where's your place at? Where do you live? Does your balcony have a view of other people overpaying for rent? Then you ain't balling. Yeah, but I own 3 houses. Yeah, but where are they? Oh, you got a house in Homestead. Oh my God. Not impressed. Miami does not get impressed if you make sound financial decisions. You got to make awful financial decisions in order for Miami to see you as a baller. There's certain symbols of status when it comes to being wealthy. It's no longer about being comfortable or having a free lifestyle, which in reality is the real status for wealth. You're making a living off things you're passionate about, right? You're making money that you can live off of with something you're passionate about. All your expenses are covered, and you got a little extra to invest in your future. By default, that's wealth. But Miami frowns upon that. Miami does not want you to live a comfortable life. Miami wants to put your life at risk if you're wealthy. You are in the crosshairs of everybody in this city, and that's the only way you can live the celebrity lifestyle where you are just a straight up baller. You ain't balling in Miami, man. You got to get some haters on you. You got to get people that will, your friends trying to take your credit card. You got girls on your DMs pretending they love you, but they really want your credit card info, Social Security. They want to go half on the house you're going to buy. That's what real wealth is in Miami. But to get back to what I was saying when it comes to status, symbols of status, Miami doesn't have time to do all the research. So you got to wear your wealth in the beginning, and people got to talk about it in the beginning. That's why when you go to a nightclub and you buy a $2,000 bottle, just one, and you got the little sparkler show, where the bottle girls come out with the little sparklers and all that. And, let's say you get 5. So that's 10 grand. You got 10 grand spent at a club in Miami. They're going around with their sparklers. Everybody in the club is like, yo, who got 5 bottles? And there's some nightclubs that put your name on the thing. Hey, everybody, if you want to rob somebody tonight, this guy just bought $10,000 worth of sparkling champagne. Yo, the nightclub will snitch on you. Yo, there's the joke right there. It's true. That's what you got to do in the city of Miami, man. You got to make sure people know you're wealthy. And now this new ATM that just came out over in, I think it was in Wynwood. The artist allows you to put your bank balance so people can see. So, like people just go there just to see who actually has the audacity to put their balance and how high is it. I'm not judging. If you got money, believe me, I'm not a hater. More power to you. You got to think in an abundant mindset. But from my understanding, with the way the U.S. financial and banking system works, if you got over $250K in one account, the FDIC cannot protect your money if the bank goes down. All right? This is banking 101. And that's exactly the point where you have to put your wealth at risk in Miami. See, the sound financial decision is never put over $250,000 in one account. Because if the bank goes down, you're covered up to $250K. Anything after that, you lost it. If you got like millions of dollars, you got to split it into different accounts. But people in Miami don't care about none of that stuff, man. They don't read financial literature. Yo, I need the people to know I got 5 million unsecured dollars in my account. So if somebody or some bank were to go down, it's all gone except $250K.